Hello YouTube, this is your girl Miss MzLaRue coming to you live and direct from the East Coast. Now, follow me if you will. This is going to be really interesting. I want to show you what I'm eating and the different foods that I'm learning to eat, make, and enjoy. So, forgive me, I have my laptop in my hand and I'm trying to do it off the laptop just to give you a good, idea what I have. I tried to do this on my phone. My phone just was a punk and didn't act right with me. So I took everything out the refrigerator and the cabinets to show you, so I didn't want to waste my time. So anyway, let's start with the fats. I do eat fats. I do my mayonnaise. I do my helmets. And as you'll see down the road here, I measure everything. So if I use mayonnaise with my tuna fish, okay, I'm going to record how much I use, how much I'm putting in there, so that when I get on MyFitnessPal, I'm giving accurate numbers as far as the best of my ability. Nothing's accurate and nothing's 100%, but as long as I'm in that area, I'm good. I also use olive oil, okay, extra virgin olive oil. I saute with a lot of my stuff with that. I use the real deal. I don't use margarine, none of that stuff. I use the real deal. I use the can of spray too. If I run out of this, I gotta have that. Something that I fell in love with on my parade diet section is the refried beans. And I got these from Trader Joe's. This is a different one that I'm used to. These are the fried black beans with jalapeno peppers. Now I do use this. This is what I started with, which was the Goya. Rancheros refried pinto beans. They have a nice little kick to them also. And this is what it looks like when I put it in my little cup. So this would be like my lunch. Eggs. I do one egg. And I take where's my bacon? Come here, little piggy. Where are you? Okay. I do my bacon. I do 3 in the morning. I do 3 slices of the bacon, of this center cut bacon. I do 3 slices of that, which are 70 calories. 2 slices will be for my breakfast with the egg. The 1 slice goes into the Ziploc bag for later on to put in to the beans for my lunch. I put 1 piece of bacon in there, crumble it up. I take about a ½ ounce of this brie cheese and 1 teaspoon of the Faggi yogurt, 1 teaspoon, and I put it in all that in this little bowl with the beans. Talk about freaking delicious. Shut your mouth good. And that'll be for lunch. If I'm rushing and or if I just got from the gym and I need something to put in, I do my protein mix now as a meal supplement or after I get done working out to replace the protein in my muscles to help muscle growth. I also put 2 tablespoons of this PB2, which is a dried peanut butter. They take all the oil out and just leave it a powdered substance, and you use 2 tablespoons of that. Put it in with this, with my lactate skim milk, which is very yummy, full of protein and very good. In the afternoon, when I get a little munchy and I want something, I measured out a ½ ounce of the raw almonds, 1 cheese stick slice, and I've made 12 of these packages up, and I just put them in the refrigerator, get them when I want. So when I run out of them, I'll just replenish. All right. Not much on I've never been a soda drinker. Like I said, it was either water, wine, vodka and cranberry juice, or Christian Brothers and Coke. But I digress. So if I do a water, I like the Life water. They have a little sweet taste to it. I like that. But what I've really fallen in love with now are these Milo things. Oh my God, they are so good. Brandy told me about them. I went out and honey, she ain't never told no lie. These right here, for one, you get 24 servings out of this. So for every 8 ounces, you squirt. Delicious. Very, very good. These is some stir-fry veggies that I would put in with my chicken. Tonight we had my husband had chicken. He grilled off some chicken strips. So what I did, what was left over, I told you I weigh everything. I weighed it 2.5 ounces. And I wrote it down 2.3 ounces. I gotta get that. 2.5 ounces. These will be my lunch for next week, possibly tomorrow. This also is black bean ground turkey chili. What I do with those refried beans, same thing I do with this. Same things that go in there, I will put in this. This is measured out to 4 ounces also, just like the refried beans. I got some shrimp last night when I went to Trader Joe's. I got some Argentinian red shrimp. They're very meaty and they're very, very tasty. Got a very nice flavor to them. So, you know, for 4 ounces cooked, this is only 70 calories. I'll saute it up in some olive oil, be banging. This right here is a stir fry. If you look inside there, you'll see some goody asparagus, mushrooms, and red onions. So I, again, take a little olive oil, put it in the pan, chop this up and see, I only need 2 ounces of this. 2 ounces paired with whatever protein that I have chosen to have, that's going to be my veggie part. So these are all my protein jobbies right here. My bacon, I use regular pork bacon. I don't do the turkey bacon, but I do like turkey ground turkey, you know, like that. But certain things just have to say what they are. And bacon, you know, is in this cleanest form, believe it or not. All natural uncured chicken hot dogs. Try that. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to try it. I also found this bacon, fully cooked bacon, and it's real, 100% real bacon. It's not processed, allegedly, and very low in calories. I think for 3 strips, it's only 70 calories again. So there you go. That's good. Hope you saw that. These are some salmon burgers that I got from Trader Joe's. 110 calories, 4 ounces. Perfect little meal. That's what I had tonight. Whoops, tear it up. These are some crab ragoons. I got them just because I like crab meat and I love ragoons. I'll bake these up. They're only 70 calories for 2 of them, so that's good. Also, I got some alfresco chicken sausage. This is the roasted pepper and Asiago cheese. So, and these only come out to be 140 calories or 15 grams of protein in it. Like again, I would saute up this little concoction here and have it with my chicken sausage, or use these right here, the frozen ones, frozen red peppers. This is for like on the go. I'll mix up my mayonnaise and boom, maybe about 3 or 4 crackers, you know, and it proves to be a nice little midnight snack too if you get a little munchy. These are some shaved Brussels sprouts. Again, get that olive oil out. Maybe take one slice of bacon, put it in there, give it the flavor, some chicken base, boom, you're in. Another staple in my house is the Baby Bella sliced mushrooms. Need that for just about everything too. In my eggs in the morning, I put that in there. So that's what I've been eating, guys. That's what I've been eating. These are the things that I went out and, you know, came down to what works for me, and this is what works for your girl. You know, and again, I do measure everything. This is my baby right here. This scale right here, I bought like 2-3 years ago. Best investment I've ever had in my life. That's what works for me, you know. I have to be very disciplined, and I have to follow rules because, see, I'm one of those people, you know, give them a rope, they want to be a cowboy, all right? Give me an inch, I'm going to take a mile. When it comes to things like this, I'm so dark over here, I don't know why. Anyway, you know who it is. So yeah, I need that structure, you know. I need it, And that's just what works. So I know you guys understand that. So, and like our girl says, hey, you got to rock your journey your way. New York chocolate 77777777. NYC chocolate, my bad. So yeah, I feel good about my choices that I make. I feel results every day, just on how I feel. I feel good. You know, I don't feel sluggish now. I'm gonna tell you something about Thanksgiving. Um, Thanksgiving was quite interesting. Learned a lot about old Sasha, aka Sonia. That I've always known, you know, things that I like. I tend to like. I like a lot. Um, so what I did was those little cups that I showed you with the food in it, the 4-ounce jobbies. Well, I went to Thanksgiving dinner at my mom's house. We had a wonderful time. Um, so in the morning, you know, I had tasted a little bit of everything. I had a forkful of the yams, a forkful of the macaroni and cheese, a forkful of, there was another starch, oh, the potato au gratin, right? I had a forkful of that before I left the house. And then, of course, my chitlins were, you know, which I'm going to say chitlins were not bad because they are very high in protein and there's no carbs. And I don't do carbs, so that's my stick, is no carbs. So anyway, so I get to my mother's house and we're sitting there and I'm still thinking, I'm like, I'm going to still have me a fork for this, fork for that. And I got there, but I made my plate like a regular person. I think Web Girl 1980 said the same thing. I did the same thing, girl. I made my plate as if I was normal because I wanted to appear normal and just have little bites. Well, I took a bite of I had turkey. I put the turkey in first because everyone said fill up on your protein first and then the rest of it, you know, it's a setup because if you fill up on your protein, you ain't going to have room for the shit else. Excuse me. Nothing else. So, I did that because I knew the trick. So I went ahead and I did that. And then I'm looking at my plate and I'm like, I don't want none of this, but I'm supposed to want some of it. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to want some of it. But you know, I had a little bit of the yam, I had a little bit of the mac and cheese, and then I was full. I was just like, I didn't feel good. I didn't like that feeling. Um, so then, you know, we went walking. We got up. You know, hey, fit doesn't take a holiday. So I was representing my fit, which would be my F part, frequency, and I got up and I moved. We did 2 miles in the park in the dark. Me, my two brothers, my brother's girlfriend, female friend, allegedly just friends. We all walked around the park with the kids. So it was good. I got the cardio, the heart rate up, and I felt really good about that. I think I burned like 367 calories, whatever. So anyway, we got back home and I cleaned up and I packed up a whole bunch of to-go boxes. You know, my husband did a lot of cooking, so I want to make sure that, you know, he had some of his food when he got home. Well, he wasn't feeling too good that day. His blood pressure had went up, you know, wow, because he had been moving, grooving. So we got home, and my mom used one of those blood pressure cuffs that's, you know, for the house. They don't really do, you don't get a very good reading of your systolic and diastolic numbers, but you can get a range, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, we get home. He still wasn't himself. He went right to bed. And, you know, I'm still in the back of my mind thinking the food is just horrible. But guys, excuse me, because, you know, you weren't supposed to see this. Deep conditioning in my hair. So anyway, the next morning he woke up. He still wasn't so great. So he makes this plate and he gets all the leftovers. I'm just looking. And I took another little half of my little 4-ounce cuppies. And I put a little bit of chitlins on there, and I put a little mac and cheese. I put a little yam on it, like a half of the circled part of the yam, and then a forkful of each. And everything added up to 4 ounces, right? So I ate that. Oh, man, I felt so bad afterwards. It just made me feel, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't describe it. I'm sure that, you know, we all can relate to this feeling of overstuffedness of greasy foods and the carbs. The carbs just kicked my behind. I didn't have pain. It wasn't hurting. But I'm just talking about that nauseous, and not nauseous from the surgery. I'm saying like nauseous from the ill. it just didn't do it for me. It was good tasting. Don't get me wrong. It was delicious. But once it got into my stomach has not had anything in it like that, not even on the sneak tip, since early September, right? So I think I said, "Ugh, this is not worth it." Now, see, the fat girl in me says to me, well, you know what? Put a little thing of the banana pudding in there, have that, and put that in the refrigerator, and you can just have that since it's going to be 4 ounces. It sat there and it sat there. I didn't touch it. I said, you know what? Damn that. We ain't even playing like that today. I threw it away. Done. Gone. Took all those leftovers that had been picked on. You know, I'm just not wasting food. But we threw them away. I kept the ribs because my son likes the ribs, and the ribs are actually really good. So, I mean, if I took 4 ounces of that, there's no carbs in there. So, might have a rib one day. I don't know. I'll freeze that sucker. Okay, we won't be wasting that or nothing. But, you know, to save my family's life is something that I feel as though I have to do. And just get it out my house. My son has a dance coming up, 2 dances coming up. And he just graduated from 8th grade in May. Well, boys, they grow over the summer. We know that. This boy can't even fit that suit pants. I had to go get him a whole new, basically almost suit. So, but he's got what he needs, so he's good to go. But I told him today, I said, yo, man, we're all going to have to change these eating habits. And he's very open to that. He has no problem. He's not overweight kid, but I just want to keep, you know, good things going into him. You know, that goes from education into what he ingests into his body. So that way he can be a healthy man out here in the world trying to make it. So, yeah, that's about it. You know, I just wanted to say, oh, and as far as my Fit Challenge update, I was going to the gym today, and I feel like I'm making excuses, but you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't make it to the gym. I will be there tomorrow morning, though. I got up this morning. I had all my gear on, my suit, my sneakers, boom. It's freezing cold out, right? So I had packed my bag. I was going to, you know, hit the pool and hit everything, right? Get there. I'm there at 9 o'clock. Damn thing's not open until 10. I had to be to work at 12:30. So I need at least 2 hours in the gym to get it in. So I didn't have enough time to do it. So I had to come back home. So what I did some housework, got things together, you know, got my space in here, my living room right now together, so that way I can chill out after I shut the laptop with you guys or turn off the camera, because I'll still be surfing, I'm sure. I'll do my hair. I'll watch some TV, maybe catch Saturday Night Live. I don't know. Just enjoy a date with myself at home in front of the TV. Because everyone else is asleep, or my son's playing games in the other room, and here I am. I had a good day. I worked at a part-time job at Pathmark, and you can just imagine the things that come through there. It's just amazingly funny. But I also did take a notice. I don't know if I ever mentioned before, but this is a long-ass video. Sorry. But it's a Saturday night. I'm washing my hair. I don't have a date. You guys are my date tonight. I'm a cheap date, too. 1 glass of wine, and whoo, I'm yours. Kidding. I kid. What was I saying? Damn it. Oh, I forgot. Oh, well, I guess that means I need to shut up and get off of here. But, damn, no, something was relative. I can't think of it, guys. I was talking about the part-time job. Oh, my scientific experiment or research or statistics. Men are shopping, eating better than women. There you go. I said it. That's right. You know why? Because I see men every single day come through my line. And you know what they have? The nice, pretty green leafy vegetables, red peppers and green peppers, fresh fruits, not box fruits. Not if they do any frozen, it's frozen peas, or not frozen peas, but frozen broccoli. That's a hot item. Frozen broccoli and all the fresh stuff. Or they get the fresh stuff and fresh carrots, everything fresh. They'll have their orange juice. They have all lean foods. The ground turkey, chicken breast, chicken's boneless, skinless chicken breast. They're spending $20 for a pack of this food. And then they'll have their grapes, they'll have their oranges, apples, okay? They are killing y'all. Us. I'm with y'all because trust me. I said, well, ain't this about a blip? The men are eating better. And I'm talking about not just one, not two. And I see all men, either their wives and sent them out to get some stuff. And you can tell the man who's going back home, who's a single man, okay? You can tell him from the difference between the guy who came out to pick up a couple things because his wife told him to go out there and get this, that. We need some sugar, we need some Kool-Aid, we need this, blah, blah, blah. You know the difference between them, and you just know the difference with somebody who has a girlfriend or fiance, because usually they're together. But anyway, that's a whole nother YouTube Oprah channel. But they're coming in with all this stuff, and then I see the women come in. They got like 10 boxes of cereal. Okay, not no good cereal either. It's the Cheerio, it's the Apple Jacks and Captain Crunch and Fruit Loops and all them. It's all the bad stuff. And I'm not pointing the finger because I only myself. See, if I point them at you, I'm pointing them at me. Three's coming back to me. I'm guilty of this, because and then they get the cakes, the ice cream. Guilty. Hey, my tour of food before I started, I gotta get out of here. I can't do all this. Maybe I'll do another video. I don't know. Let me just shut up and get off of here. I love you guys for listening. I can go on and on. But hey, we gotta beat the men. Men are doing really good at their line. I hope this loads because I don't want to do this again.